The Four Sacred Gifts. Today, I would like to point you to a book by Anita Sanchez called The Four Sacred Gifts. This is a book full of native wisdom that is deeply connected not only with the earth, but human beings, how we belong here, and who we are. The four sacred gifts are to forgive the unforgivable, the power of unity, the power of healing, and the power of hope. In her book, she goes through how these gifts were given to us all by native elders around the whole world and how they work and integrate with our lives. Now, you might be going, whoa, but wait, this is a non duality channel. Non duality includes everything, right? What's really nice about turning some focus to studying native wisdom, and this book is a good place to start, is that it is earth based. In other words, the perspective that you are coming from is from yourself as a human being on the earth. So often in non duality studies, we just get stuck in our heads. And because we've been trained to always project, we project spirituality outside of ourselves. We project spirituality to be some sort of ethereal event that will happen to us at some time in the future. Sometimes we're more sophisticated than that, and we project it onto some ethereal thing that will happen to us in the now. But we kind of tend to think of whatever it is, God, unity, non duality, as something outside of ourselves, something ethereal. Native wisdom always comes from the inside out, or even from the earth in, the earth in and then out. Because we are part of the earth. Human beings are all natural creatures living here on the earth where we belong. So this book points us at four really important aspects of wisdom. Forgiving. And forgiving the unforgivable is even a big step beyond that. That takes a big human being with a big heart to take on that road, to take on that path, right? You're not trying to get anything for yourself out of it. You're trying to blend more into reality, no matter how much you've been wounded. The power of unity. We have been taught that we're these separate individuals, and that makes it so hard for us to come together. We can actually work on unity. It can be a conscious work. The power of healing. Healing, we also think of it as some sort of ethereal thing that might happen to us and that will cure some thing that we have. But healing can be way broader than that. The first thing we need to heal is our ability to relate, right? And the power of hope. Probably the thing that we have all lost the most in the past couple of decades is hope. The looming climate crisis puts us in a real pickle, doesn't it? It's like it seems so overwhelming, but without hope, none of us can do anything. And it's almost more like hope, lack of hope, is the disease that's causing the climate crisis, right? I mean, if we all totally had hope, knew that what we did daily made a difference, we would make a difference. So look down in the description of this video, and I'll have a link to Anita's book and her website. She's got workshops and all sorts of things that she does. And I want to take this moment to point out that this is my non-duality channel, and I'm asking everyone to make a 2-year commitment. Stick with me for 2 years, because each one of my videos I'm posting is I'm either pointing you in an interesting direction to help everyone engage more fully and consciously with life, or I'm playing around with misconceptions that we have about how things work. So if you can kind of stick with this process for 2 years, something really interesting is going to happen. First of all, you get rid of that idea that, boom, you can have some sort of instant enlightenment from just listening to the right description. It's not going to happen. The second you give yourself 2 years, now you are in a timeline of change, and you're honoring the fact that it takes a while to really get there. So stick with this for 2 years. Make that a commitment. I'm going to be pointing you to all sorts of other good YouTube channels that you can be following, lots of books, different things to do. Can't do it all in one video, can I? Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Yes?